computer. So, all right. So it's 10:07. Wait for Stephen and Mark to jump in when they can, if they do.
Well, the other thing I wanted to say about the reason I have an S corp for my business, it's because it's a legal thing. Because when you do translations for movies and stuff like that, you have to sign an agreement that nobody is going to be in your office, that the movie is not going to be stolen from your computer, and all that kind of stuff. They don't want to work with independent contractors, the studios. They want to work with companies. So that's why back in the day, I had to create a company because they wouldn't work with me as an independent contractor because it's too risky for them, you know.
Yeah, and that wouldn't change now because you've got the information. I mean, even if we take on jobs, you know, somehow you need to. I mean, if you assume that you're using the S corporation for the job, you still will have some responsibility toward secrecy and confidentiality.
But if it was my preference, I would have just kept working as an independent contractor because now every year I have to pay all those fees and taxes and stuff like that because of the business. So that's why I have to, you know, raise my prices a little bit because I have.
How much are the S corporation fees versus Inc?
I'm not sure. David takes care of that, but you know, you have to file with North Carolina because yeah, I had to move my corporation from California to North Carolina. I'm not sure what it is, but it's just that's why I said in my email to Tracy, I'm like, it would be better if we could avoid all that kind of expenses because then you're not making as much money as you could. And if we're translating brochures that are to be sent to people, you know, to promote a business, there's no secrecy. It's going to be seen. That's what they want, you know. So you.
But why does this affect you? Because you're already paying the S corp fee, so you're not. I mean, it's not going to be. If anything, we will have to share that cost with you. I mean, it's a benefit to you to do it through the corp because it's cheaper for you long term, right?
Well, I thought you wanted to have a separate business.
No, I know. I'm just looking at Stephen is coming. I'm just looking at the most not necessarily logical, but the easiest way to get business through connections, through existing connections. So if I mean it's gonna be, you know, your call. If we do have a separate
company, and I'll just have to actually update my website and just say, you know, we do this and just change it. I mean, that's fine because I don't get that many calls from the website for work, and I could just have, you know, I could add an extra page and be like, you know, new offering translations and this and that. It's fine. I just didn't know if you wanted me to do that or if you wanted to have another company separate.
I mean, until we know,
because I know there's so many cheap companies online that do translations. I'm just trying to have the, you know, be the cheapest possible and not have all that overhead with fees and stuff like that.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi.
Yeah, but the expense.
If you don't mind, and then, you know, I'll just send you a 1099. That's what I've been doing for all these years. It doesn't matter to me. I thought maybe you wanted, you know, your own presence as a translator, and you didn't want to, you know. But that's fine. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. I mean, if we don't get any business, it's immaterial. I just don't know whether we need to expand or spend so much time trying to create something that, I mean, if it looks like there is some success, we'll decide, you know, later on if it's, you know, if it's more beneficial to have our own. I mean, I really don't know. I mean, it's a matter of opinion right now. Maybe Stephen and Mark can jump in when Mark joins us, if he does. The difference between running under the the real titles umbrella, or having our own name not associated with the real titles at this moment, at this time. I don't know. It's not an ego thing. I don't care if my name is associated with the ownership of a business
It
or.
either way, because like when we do subtitles, your name would be at the end of the
Yeah, I
project.
mean, it's yeah.
It just
If we're trying to hire people and have a, payroll and stuff, it's a different story. But
yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid, because then it's just, it's W-2s and
yeah,
I'm just not interested. I just want to get some money doing the work that's, low key. I'm not trying to be a giant translation company, because then there's no more quality, then you just go for the cheapest, and that's just,
plus you're the one person, so you can't take on too much.
yeah.
Just to let's get Stephen up to speed. We have a lady from the Chamber of Commerce. Her name is Connie Saunders, Saunders. Connie Saunders is going to join us at 10:30 to explain to us the benefits of joining the chamber and the cost of joining, depending on what we're looking for. This is not there's no need to react immediately or say anything. It's just she's a friend and she works there and she's willing to do it. And I'm working with her offline on other things. So she's going to come for 15 minutes and explain the benefits of the chamber. Let's move on with between now and 10:15, 10:30. So the business proposal that you updated and we sent to Tracy. Stephen, do you have any comments, or shall we? I mean, it's already sent to Tracy.
No, I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, looks good. I converted it to PDF, so it's just a little bit more format. Keeps the format in case anybody opens it with a different software. It doesn't change the format. Okay, and Sophie got a request for, I guess, a proposal for a proofreading of a subtitling, and maybe, I'm not sure if you know any more. Your name is shown as Leah, by the way. I don't know if you're using Leah's computer, but
No, that's okay. I know why. It's
that's fine. It's okay.
On Saturday, I had to be, her school was having all those meetings, to meet the teachers and financial aid. So I put that name because I had my camera off. So
That's fine. I'll change it. Yeah.
Need to change that. Sorry.
No, I have no problem with it, but for Stephen, I'm not sure if he remembers. Okay. So, Anne Sophia received a request for proofreading a subtitling a film. What is it, a 99 minutes film?
Yeah, it was 99 minutes. So this company, they send you the thing, it's like accept or reject, and you have to, click right away. You don't get that many details on the project, but based on the title, I was able to do some research, and I think I got the right movie they were talking about, because it was 99 minutes and it was the same title and there was some Arabic in it. So I didn't understand, because the movie is not even in English. It was Swedish and Arabic, apparently, languages spoken, but they were looking for a translator that could speak French and Arabic. So I said, well, I could do French and I have an Arabic translator. Are you interested in hiring us? I haven't heard back, so I don't know.
But that was the fee was.
It pays, well, the subtitles are already done, so we would just have to proofread them and make sure they match what's being said on screen. So if the translator was really good, the job is really easy. If the translator was very bad, then you spend a lot of time fixing the stuff. That's always the problem with.
So are you allowed to make the changes on the subtitle, or do you have to send them the changes?
You make the way you work on it, you go onto their platform and it shows the movie and the subtitles. So you can read them and you can stop and play. And on the side also you have a list of the subtitles, so you can edit and then see them on the screen as you edit, you know. So that's how you work with them, and then you save. I mean, you run you know, spell check and everything, but it's all on their platform. So that's why I said you would have to come to my office so I could, you know, we could work on it together, because
Yeah, I don't have the platform.
I have special permission to get onto their platform, basically. I wouldn't be able to send it to you. You wouldn't be able to log on.
Yeah, the catch, Stephen, is that it's a $1 per minute.
Per minute of film. So, you know, sometimes it takes you, if I have a good translator, because I used to do that a lot for them, if the translator is good, you're just watching the movie, you know, and you make $99 for watching a movie. Now, if the translator is bad and you have to stop all the time and fix everything, then you make $99 in, you know, 4 hours or a day. So that's, you never know. That's the problem. But that's just how they pay.
Yeah, but I think personally for me, I don't, you know, you can keep the money for now. I mean, we just need to get the jobs, get some, you know, listing of things we've done and get the experience. Can we do it? Is that easy? Is it difficult? You know, how much time does it really take us to do something? We're just guessing right now because we only had 1 or 2 opportunities.
I'm telling you,
it's a good chance to get our feet wet.
If you're just proofreading some stuff, it depends on how well the job was done before, you know.
Yeah, and if the response is everything is perfect, then they know that that translator is a good one. They're not going to ask you for additional, you know, business probably, because then they get a good they get obviously they haven't done much work with that translator because they're asking for proofreading.
No, that's, they have to. They have to.
To.
It's a requirement. Like Netflix always wants 2 people working. A translator and a proofreader, always.
And they're not associated with each other. They're different companies.
Yeah. Zoo gets projects from Netflix to create their subtitles. There's a few companies that have Netflix contracts. It's Zoo, Deluxe, Pixelogic, you know, some big companies like that. It's always like, they always have to have a main translator and then a proofreader. So even if the translator is great, they still want a second.
Yeah, quality check. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, long story short, we did accept the project based on the feedback, discussion with Anne-Sophie, and she's waiting to hear about it, but nothing back yet. So number 3 on the agenda is the chamber option. The question is, can the chamber help us get jobs or help us advertise or help us become more known? And the answer is probably not, but why not, since we know the chamber and I've been dealing with them for years. You know, Connie's gonna come on board in 10 minutes and explain to us for 15 minutes what the chamber can do for us. The other option that I mentioned to Anne-Sophie earlier is that the Economic Development Corporation has a division within that corporation that deals with existing business and new business. And we can approach them to see how they can, that's at no cost. We'll see how they can help us become more known in the area. So we'll see. Number 4, Jessica or Jess, she is still working on at the school, and she indicated she's not going to be working at the school anymore past the school year, which is by end of May next year, whatever that means. She said she can't attend the meetings, but she's willing to continue to work as a translator. And she did do the translation of the Perfect Bun, but she did not, I think she did not do the translation for the Furniture Mart.
Yeah, I don't know. I sent her the document again, but she hasn't replied to my email. I copied you on that.
Yeah, I did. I got it. But Tracy said she had not received the French part, so we know that she hasn't done it.
Okay.
Let's see if she does it or not. because that's two things. One is the translation as a subtitle, and one is the actual translation of a web page or a brochure or what have you. But she did respond that she's still interested to work with us, but not attend the meetings. Okay.
We're all like, oh, this is 2020, man. There's like no end to it.
Yeah, and you know, it's what is that?
Chinese
Chinese Institute
of Rochester.
20, what year? 2005?
When times were so much better.
I was the Chinese school principal then.
Oh.
So we have a summer camp for the school. So I think that was made then. I just stick out my old package and then I realized, oh, it's been a while.
And it still fits, so you didn't get the quarantine 15 or anything. That's
No, it was a good day, heyday.
So did you graduate from Rochester?
Yes. The University of Rochester, yes.
So you still go there every year in the summer? Other than
No. At that time I lived there.
Oh.
At that time I lived there. At that time I worked for Kodak.
Okay.
Yeah, so
the shirt is still in good shape after 15 years. Yeah. So while we wait for Connie, anything happening in your area, Stephen? Have you been successful getting interviews?
Now, I look some of the website shows Connie is looking for some positions, so I'm looking to that to see anything fit. Yeah.
So Connie's helping you?
Yeah, Connie in Hickory. Yeah.
The chamber, you mean? Which Connie?
The Connie in
What I'm calling?
Cable. Connie Cable.
Corning. I thought you said Connie. Yeah, Corning
Connie.
Cable. Yeah.
Connie Cable. Yeah.
Okay. Who are you talking to?
No. They just post. I found that from the internet.
Okay.
So I just looking to see that if the position fits. Yeah.
Okay. And there's no name in there on the.
No. Generally, they don't give it. Basically, you have to go through the like the third party, like the.
What is the job in a nutshell?
The job is in Hickory.
No, I mean, what's the job in one line? What is the job? What is?
Some of them looking for industrial engineer. Some of them look for senior cable engineer, and some of them looking for like human resource, that kind of different title. Yeah.
Okay, so you applied for all of these?
No. I just look into that.
Boy, you're very smart to go into all these areas.
Of course, I can do 3 jobs at once.
Okay, so Connie's coming on board. I'm gonna let her in. Connie
Okay.
Saunders. Okay. Hello. Hi.
Morning,
Hello,
hon.
Connie.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I wanted to jump on just to be sure there was no, a Zoom a week. We do lots of them, but they always are different. So thank you for the invitation.
Oh yeah, you're good. We've got. Do you see all of us? Anne Sophie and Stephen.
Okay.
Yeah. And then welcome aboard. We were waiting on you. We're just chatting, waiting for 10:30, so it's good timing. So we have so basically trying many avenues to make a buck, try to survive and keep staying employed and sharp in our minds. And one of the things that we try to collaborate, we're all members of the Hickory International Council, which is the one we're all in. And since we are diverse and culturally diverse, and Sophie is French, Stephen is Chinese, I'm Lebanese, so we thought of maybe forming some kind of business, translation business.
Well, and I think there's still a good bit of room to educate people on diversion and include, because, this community does not necessarily have many nonprofit or organizations that are devoted to that cause of educating the public and being sure that organizations include diversity.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually, obviously, our work at the International Council is all volunteer, and so it's not a, obviously it's all volunteering. And but Anne-Sophie has a business that she does subtitles for films.
Okay.
And we thought maybe we'll try some subtitles, and we did one job of subtitles just at no cost, just to see how it goes. And we did some translation for the Furniture Mart website into various languages. But the question is, what can the chamber do? From my remembrance, what I remember from last year was that the chamber cost or the fee was based on employee number, and now it is based on benefits.
They changed that model several years ago, and some chambers still use that. We even before, I've been there almost 3 years, and before they went to a tiered membership, which allows us to look at the needs of a business and try to match the benefits. So looking at financial affordability, looking at whether they're a nonprofit or for-profit. Basically, the tier begins, just to go ahead and throw a number out there, for nonprofits, it's $250 annually. And then for other entities, the beginning level is at $350. And so the benefits, there are a lot of free benefits. I mean, I advise people many times to start at a beginning level of membership and then get a feel for what their needs are. We want to help you grow your business, and we have partnerships already in place. Like I'm sure you're well aware of the Small Business Center at CVCC. They offer free advice, training, a lot of webinars now. But then there's also the Small Business Technology and Development Center. Ron Elmore heads that up. They will look at your business plan, your marketing plan. Is very confidential. You can go in with it, and he and his team, he's got a number of business counselors, and it's all free. It's funded federally and statewide. So as a member, you're prioritized in meeting with him, and you can go there on your own, but they have a lot of business, especially nowadays with the pandemic. But
so you have to be a member of the chamber to use these facilities?
No, you can seek out that they give priority, that you may get an appointment sooner is basically, but they work with everyone.
Yeah. So the business it's been for a while with Anne-Sophie, but naturally now with translation availability of internet translations and stuff, it's not a very lucrative job, and obviously she has to pay dues for her existing business. So the question is, with the base level of 350, since we're not a nonprofit, will the base level of 350 actually provide enough benefits to grow the company, or is can you go over one or two benefits that would actually help us publicize our business?
Sure. I think the biggest advantage is the connections that we make. The leads groups that meet, now we're meeting virtually, may start phasing in some meeting in person. We have 3 different leads groups. They're made up of small businesses, nonprofits, and they meet once a week, every week, one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday, and one on Friday. And they serve as a group that shares business ideas, supporting each other, and then they do referrals. So if they go in for a meeting with someone and someone needs another service that is available in their leads group, they will refer them in. They also generate leads. They research in the community various ways to talk about new businesses that are starting up. I think the niche market is also that you're in. I think it would serve you well, and I know you already know Alan Jackson. He's doing podcasts, and he's involved with the Film Society that you've been involved with in the past, that's a good connection. The benefits truly are letting us help you grow your business based on what you tell us what your needs are, what your criticals needs are, and then we support that. Our first Friday morning brew, you're welcome, all of you, to join us this Friday. It starts at 8 o'clock. You do have to register on our website, and honey, I'd be happy to do that for you if you send me the names and emails of each of you. And then in that virtual Zoom meeting, what we do is we introduce new members. So you become aware of who has just joined the chamber. And if you choose to join, you have the opportunity to do an elevator pitch. And when we did these in person, we'd get like 120 people. And of course, that's not allowed now. So we can take up to 50. And we've averaged around 30 folks. And we break the big group into small chat rooms, 3 different ones, where they talk about their business, their critical needs, how they can help, what they can give to each other. It's a net giving event. And so if you want to, you can be our guest this Friday just to see what it's like. That's another opportunity for you. Then also, if you're having some type of announcement in your business has won an award, you've grown, you've had, you have some type of special program going on, a webinar, we can put that in the newsletter that goes, it's electronic, goes to about 4,000 people. And we send that out each week. So those are just a few of the benefits. But what we want to do is to help you grow your business. And the chamber is here to grow the community. And as the community prospers, then too, generally businesses prosper as well.
So this benefit is mostly for local, advertising your business locally, right? It stays within the community, obviously, because.
Pretty much so. Sometimes we can connect you with other chambers. Of course, we're involved in the national chamber, and but it is more locally based. But these local resources could help you grow. We got a number of companies that grow nationally.
Yeah. Okay, you guys have any questions for Connie?
The other thing I thought about was when, you may need a meeting place. We have 2 small rooms that you can, once the chamber is in phase of reopening, waiting on to hear from the governor this week. But we are still there, it's staffed. It's just the doors are closed to the general public because we are also a visitor center, and we have to kind of protect. We have people from all over the country stop by to learn about our county at the chamber.
Yeah.
So does that mean that if we need a conference room, it's for if we are a membership, then we can use the conference room for meeting?
We have 3 rooms, 2 smaller rooms, and the largest room, there's a fee depending on what your level of membership is. But for example, the associate member, there are a couple of rooms that, let's see, I have to look here, they've changed. The other thing, I mean, you can use our logo. That's something that shows people that you are, a part of this community. And the meeting rooms, the largest one, there is I'd have to send you a fee schedule. But
I don't think the conference rooms are listed in the associate.
Yeah, they.
Well, they're not listed in the connector either.
So
Yeah.
basically, there's still a fee involved.
No, it's in the connector under the, on the right side. Use of 2 small meeting rooms. You have to be at 450 level.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Or you can, there's a rental fee, and we have an agreement we send, you can rent that one, and the large room if you were going to do a large webinar. We do have one member that provides translation services, and you might pick his brain. He is actually he does Spanish translation. He's a teacher in the school system, but he also has a small business language to language translation. So he does some translating work for, I know, the hospitals, school system, and other entities.
What's his name?
Jorge, his last name is left me, but I can email that to you. I think it's Rodriguez. I actually worked with him at the Jackson Group for several years before my job change.
Okay.
And honey, we'll have to sit down and talk about job change and some ideas. I've already thought of a couple of connections that would be good for you.
Yeah, and Stephen is the same. Stephen worked for US Connect until April or so. He was also asked to leave. So Stephen, he's on the meeting with us. So he's also in the same boat as I am.
Yeah, I was thinking, I didn't see a resume, but honey, just to jump real quickly to your resume, it looks good. And we have a couple of members that do, like in the safety area. One comes to mind, John Nain and Associates.
I worked with John.
You know John?
I
Yeah.
worked with him.
Okay.
I mean, he was my safety officer at the company.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I knew that he does that on a contracting basis, and I do know that he hires folks on a part-time basis.
He knows of my position. If he wanted something, he would have approached me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And the other thing I thought about, Hani, was the Small Business Technology and Development Center. With your experience, he uses different business consultants on a part-time basis to help different industries, he can't be all knowing to everybody. So he has people, I know I've talked to him about human resources, and, have thought about possibly down the road myself. If I was looking for something part-time, that would be a place to start.
Yeah.
And you're employed by Appalachian State University.
Yeah. Who's running it now?
Ron Elmore, delightful man.
Is that in the old C-Corp building?
Pointing,
One on Highland Avenue or something?
It's off of Tate Boulevard.
Yeah, that's my office. Used to be there for 18 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and 1928 Main Avenue on Southeast. Yeah. Across from the cement factory.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I volunteer there for STEM, for Carol Moore and stuff. Yeah.
They also have meeting space. They also have meeting space.
Yeah.
So very nice conference room. Delightful people to work with.
Okay. Cool. And also, we were talking earlier before you came on board that the EDC has, I think it's the EDC who has existing business and new business support.
Yes.
So they have these areas that we can try to approach and see what they can do for us in addition to the chamber.
They are partners with us many times. And another resource, if you're doing research, would be the Western Piedmont Council of Governments. And so we partner on a lot of ventures or initiatives with the EDC.
Yeah. Yeah, I've worked with Scott Millar often, and I was until I resigned in April, I was the chair of the Western Piedmont Sister Cities Association.
Oh.
Under the WPCG, so COG. So, yeah, okay. Well,
hey, I've been there. I was with the Jackson Group, sold out to Viveris.
Yeah, I know.
And sold out to Frescani. So that story.
You were Karen Dickerson, right?
Right. She's with the city now, Hickory. Yeah, we were.
I remember that we were still working on TEDx when it happened, and a couple of years ago. So, all right. Any questions for the chamber in general, for Connie in specific? But I'll send you Connie's contact info in case, Stephen, you'd like to reach out to her, and vice versa. And we'll, after you hang up, after you leave us, we will discuss what you told us, and I'll get back to you soon.
Okay. Another Friday. Did you work with Deb Shannon in TEDx? She's a
yeah.
She's excellent. She has started her own business, and she may be somebody good to
Yeah.
just share some ideas with.
Yeah, she's not with us anymore, Deb. I mean, she did last year.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
think
she's been working in this
maybe
pandemic.
yeah, she might
home.
be again. She doesn't attend every meeting, but doesn't mean she's not involved. But yeah.
Right, right.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Thanks.
listen, great talking with you. Call me anytime. Let me give you my, it probably shows up on your screen, but I'll be working in the office this afternoon, but my cell phone is 828
Yeah.
962
Okay.
494. That should show up on your screen.
Doesn't. But what's the last four digits?
4194.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Good meeting, everyone. You take care.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Please call me anytime. Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Okay, so she's out. All right.
Well, I'm interested in that Friday Zoom meeting at 8 a.m.
Okay.
If you want. I don't want to be by myself though.
Oh, you don't have to talk. You can just listen. Yeah, I can join Friday at 8. They used to have it sometimes at Sam's Club, and Friday morning, what do you call it? Friday morning brew. Okay. I can tell her to send you an email. Stephen, you want that or not?
This Friday, no. This Friday I will be out of town. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll catch up with you after your meeting. Yeah, to see what do you think.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have to rush into anything. This is just trying to figure out if it's a good match or not. But maybe not. I mean, there are so many support areas, support functions in this community that the chamber is not necessarily the critical part of our goal. We can keep that in mind, but we don't have to jump. And also, I was telling Anne-Sophie before you came on board, is that she already pays fees for her corporation, her S corporation, and that's would be another burden for her to add on to another membership where the total memberships do not necessarily generate enough income to cover them. So we'll have to either support her paying for the S corporation and the chamber, or maybe not even worry about it right now. Okay. I mean, my gut feel right now, looking at the membership schedule, is that I don't know. I don't think we'll gain much if it's just local. I think we need something a bit outside local.
Because we can reach out ourselves to the companies that we think could benefit, like we did with the Furniture Mart. You know, we don't need an introduction now.
Yeah. How about that language to language? I don't know if it's a website.
Yeah, I wrote that down too. I'm gonna check it out. I took some notes while she was talking, so I'm gonna go check it out
So
on
language to language translation. Certified translator, 100+ languages translated. So
It sounds like it's just one person's operation for Spanish, right?
Yeah, I think she
language. Oh, it came up as genetic language to language. It's not as a company. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, this is not it.
Yeah, we'll have to research that, because if it's a local person, it's probably not a big company. And she said he's teaching and then doing that on the side, so.
This is the best 10 translation services in Hickory, North Carolina.
What did you say?
I'm looking at the website, came the best 10 translation services in Hickory, North Carolina.
Yeah.
I don't know. As a North Carolina International Mexico Business Associate Foreign Translators.
No, it just gives you generic stuff that operates
Yeah,
internationally. Yeah, it just
yeah, it doesn't. Choice translating, Chinese translation, Chinese translation fun. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's the real thing. Yeah. I think we do have, I don't think that there's enough, either there's not enough need, but there's also not enough official, formal, high quality translators in Hickory. I think anybody can do it casually like we are, but if we are serious about it, we can become more proficient and more, you know, knowledgeable in that if we continue with that. Okay, so the question now that remains unanswered um, is it beneficial to ride under Anne Sophie's S Corp, or is it equally good to do like she called us, North Carolina or Hickory translators? That's what the business proposal called us, and just not be part of the company at this point. I mean, I mean, at this point, I don't know if it makes a difference, but if like in your case, you got the job because you are a company, you are a corporation, you got the job, so you are our lead basically at this point. And once you get the job, if there's no requirement to be associated with your company, then we can do it separately. If there's a requirement to be associated with you, then you can still take the job, and we will support you. And then you give us a 1099 or whatever it is, right?
Yeah, I think the only difference is it's for the client. They don't want to pay, they don't want to make 3 checks, you know, they don't want to be like, oh, I'm paying this translator and that one and that one. They just want to be like, okay, here. So that's really the only reason,
Yeah.
I think.
Well, plus it beefs up your business. It beefs up your name out there. You got more projects and stuff. You'll be the main point of contact, and that helps your business grow.
Fine. I already have the website. It's actually a local guy that did it for me, Chad Austin. Do you know
Yeah.
Chad?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just add extra languages on there. You know, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay. I think that should be the most economic way to operate at current stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you incur any cost, you know, small cost, making changes to accommodate us as a group, let us know. We'll share with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it myself. If I need help, I might reach out to Houston, but because it's a WordPress website, but it's older. It's not. I don't have that same thing that he had us watch, but I think I'll be able to figure it out. So.
Okay. I don't know where Mark is. He's probably bowed out, so he's maybe waiting for jobs that may not come his way. So it's gonna be the 3 of us. I would see him moving forward.
Annie, I have a quick. Just think of a question. Arab. What's the? I know a lot of time, like Chinese, there are more Chinese in California, New York, or something. Where are the most populated Arab population in the U.S.?
In Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, Detroit. That's in the north. Okay.
Ann Arbor, Detroit.
Okay.
Where the GM is. They kind of moved into that area a long time ago, and this is the most populated Arab area in the nation.
Detroit, I see.
Detroit.
Roughly how many? Do you have any idea?
You mean
population-wise?
In Detroit or in the U.S.?
U.S.
Well, I know there are 5 million in South America. I don't know in the U.S., but there is a map that shows the diaspora, Lebanese diaspora worldwide. I don't remember in the U.S., but it's not insignificant. Maybe 1 million.
I see. Okay.
What is the Chinese population in the U.S.?
About I think so close to. I know it's Asia is 1.8%, and Chinese about almost, well, from Taiwan and China is close to about 800.
800,000?
800,000, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe more. I'll double check that. Yeah.
How many French are there?
I have no idea. I know you were gonna ask me. I don't know. I don't talk to those people.
You don't talk to them either. All right, guys.
Okay.
Thank you. And Sophia, are you coming tonight or are you gonna back out again?
What's happening tonight? What day is today?
Great decision.
Or is it the great?
Great decision. Yeah. No, it's about it's about, I'm sorry, the South America, the triangle, northern triangle. It's a tough subject, but at least attend the last few sessions about the elections I'm putting together. It's
There's a debate tonight. Isn't there a debate? What channel is that on?
fine. You can. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. But yeah, we're gonna watch that. But are you? Well, you're getting the recordings anyway, so if you decide to watch them. All right. We'll see you in 2 weeks, and we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks if Anne Sophie gets a response from this company or not, and we'll keep trying.
Yep.
All right, and good luck with the baby.
Thank you.
All right, Stephen, good luck for you too.
Okay. We'll
I
see
just
how it
sent
goes.
my resume to. I just made up a resume yesterday because I really don't want to do engineering anymore. I just want to do something I really like, so I changed it completely from what it was before, and I sent it to her just to tell me frankly what she thought, because it's such a change, deviation from what I was doing. So I don't think she didn't say much, but I thought she said she didn't see it.
No, she said it was good.
Oh, okay, she said it was good. Okay.
She said it's
Really
good.
good.
She wasn't very. Okay, we will keep going. Take care of yourselves, and are you still getting the unemployment checks, Stephen?
Mhm.
You still getting unemployment checks?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. We'll see you soon.
Okay.
Okay. See
Take
you
care.
in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Bye-bye.